And next, here we are moving on to SOS. We have a live version of this, and actually, this channel here has been very good. I think that this has actually been super awesome. This is from Dream Show 3, the Dreamscape, and everything that we've seen from here has been stellar. So, let's check this out, shall we? Put on our listening caps. Ooh, little Halloween-esque, a little Halloween-esque.
Go Chuck, are you ready? Hot like desert, cold like blizzard. Jeep 중 이거 breaking news. 우린 저질러 big accident. 3, 2, 1, crash through. 빨갛게 버텨 내가 말 옆에. 살다운 날라 너희들 그치.
Wonder if this was an edited part. Ooh.
Ain't no break. I'll be ready for a crash. I go around and around like a merry-go-round. 할 수 없다.
Okay.
Over and over my voice on the radio. 숨을 고르는 사이 it's already. Hey yo! 집중 이거 breaking news. 우린 저질러 big accident. 3, 2, 1, crash to you. SOS. Say what? SOS. SOS. You are about to crash. Mayday. SOS. Mayday. SOS. Mayday. SOS. 3, 2, 1, we about to blast.
Whoa.
불꽃을 따라 타버리지 몰라 even if it hurts me 난 그저 끝없이 over and over again 널 향해 가
Okay, very cool, very cool. There's one thing that really stood out to me. It's right here. Well, just a little bit after. I'll point it out. Right here. Doing spiral writing. That's so cool. I love that. Spiral writing, I think, is one of the funner things to do. Basically, that feeling of it's always dropping lower and lower, even if it's not. And it just gives you that feeling of like it's actually swirling. Is actually one of the funnest things to do when it comes to writing music. You know, I do have to say too, one thing that I have to say that I think is really cool. I know that the whole idea behind NCT Dream, especially, is that bright, innocent, kind of happy feeling. That's the overall kind of idea behind it. I know that. But one thing I have to say I really, really like that they do really, really well right here is that it reminds me of the fact that even if that is the overall theme and concept behind this group, the number one thing that I have to say, I really like the fact that they didn't make him continue to be childish. Now, I think that sometimes there are some people that are kind of destined to always be forced to basically do aegyo. And honestly, when it comes to boy groups, I already struggle with that as it is. And just because to me it's like, ooh, a little interesting. And I think the fact is that now that we're seeing these other sides of Dream, one thing that I have to say I like is the fact that it gives them this nice dimensional feeling. And in a sense, because of songs like this, to me personally, this screams that when they are doing the happier, brighter stuff, it feels more genuine because they have a side like this, because they're allowed to actually be more human and adult. It doesn't feel forced to be this cutesy positive thing. And in a sense, weirdly enough, it does reinforce that for me. I can't exactly explain why, but it's the feeling that I get when I'm sitting here. I'm like, okay, no, that makes sense. No, that makes sense now. No, it's just like you find something out and you're like, oh, that just helps that out. That is really cool. There's one other thing that I have to say I really like about this, and it's the sample that's being used on the synthesizer here. Because, the interesting thing is about that is it's like kind of like this dark tones, right? It's not just like them having a kind of a mature side. It's like nearly a gothic side, kind of this dark, kind of creepy, Dracula-esque kind of piano. It's a little more intense too. I like that a lot. This really pulls a lot of things together for me. It's a really well constructed song, and honestly, I think that the nice thing is that they kept it in a classic structure. This to me would not have worked out if they tried to be too experimental with the structure of the song that we would normally kind of end up seeing from NCT and kind of Dream, all in kind of what we have seen before. Anyway, really cool. Let me know what you think about this, though. I'm actually curious to hear what you have to say. Yeah, anyway. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, Victus.